Hi, Pomo School second graders. It is week 3 in your homework packet, and our grammar words have the air sound. We have pear, bear, square, share, and in our National Geographic book, read on your own book number 24, Dare to Invent, we have our vocab. We have 2 chapters, of course, but the first one has the air. A lot of air words to listen out for. Okay, so we have air spelled with A-I-R. We have, like in hair, we have bear spelled E-A-R. And what's the other one? We have share spelled with A-R-E. All right. So, why do people help each other? Our National Geographic, why do people work together? This is one of our stories. The Little Airplane That Could by Paula Singh. It says Orville and Wilbur Wright, the Wright brothers. In 1903, a pair of men made the first airplane that could fly through the air. They were the Wright brothers. At the end of 1903, one brother got in and flew their airplane 120 feet. These days, airplanes take off and land in airports, but 100 years after the Wright brothers' flight, there was another daring flight. There's a big map. In 2003, an airplane flew 1,883 miles to Ireland. Why was this a rare and daring thing? Why did people care? Do you listen to those air words? This airplane had no pilot. It was 6 feet long and almost as light as a teddy bear. It was a model airplane named TAM-5. Who dared try such a thing? So that model airplane flew over the water to Ireland. This says Maynard Hill with TAM-5. Maynard Hill made TAM-5. He'd been making model airplanes most of his life. In 2003, he was 77. He thought he could set the record for longest model airplane flight. He needed teams to help him. His plan called for a pair of teams. One was on this side of the ocean. The other was in Ireland. Radio. Hill's airplane needed to be controlled. Team 1 used radio controls to get the plane to 985 feet. Then a computer pilot took over. Once it was time to land the airplane in Ireland, the second team took over. Hill and his teams tried 4 times to fly model airplanes to Ireland, but their aircraft kept crashing or wearing out around 500 miles. In late summer in 2003, the teams began flight number 5. The airplane took off about 8 p.m. on a cool night. Hill wasn't home in his armchair, letting his team do all the work. He was with Team 1. The next 2 days were a nightmare. Would the little airplane reach Ireland? The teams had a scare on the second day. They lost contact with the plane. The team in Ireland stared up at the skies. At 2 p.m., Tam 5 came tearing in for a landing. With his team's help, Maynard Hill's wish had come true. So Team 1 with Tam 5, Team 2 with Tam 5 in Ireland. Did you hear all those air words? Here's a list of them if you want to rewind this and go back and reread it with me and look for those air words. And next, look out for our next chapter. It's going to have sheer luck, no hard work.